kids.
Pass the chalk down.
Chalk will still be.
Pass the chalk down. Kids looking to their kids. What was your family heirloom? This 1,000-pound box of chalk.
Yep. Tell me they don't look like leprechauns.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
This is the freaking Jeep guy.
Okay.
You want to sign his saw?
Yeah, we can. Is that an actual saw blade?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, yes. I guess he. I don't know if he charges for it. He charges for it. He donates it.
CZ over here is very famous. And the other guy ran away. These guys can take a 36-inch, 12-foot oak log and have it in the boards in what? 10 minutes if you're going slow? Okay, and it's not one of the big automated. It's still, well, he sits in the booth going like this.
Hydraulic stuff.
And Eddie's down there going, come on, Mark, hurry up. Eddie moves slow and it's so perfect in every step he does. It looks like he's in slow motion, but he keeps up with the boards coming off. I can't keep up with the boards coming off the way you do when I saw with Jeff. He doesn't show up in videos a lot.
You're planning your next move.
Hit it, Monter.
He's not that smart.
Oh, John. Don't listen to him. This man
Did you sign
here.
this all last year?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay.
Hit a button on him, John. Get it, John. Freaking.
Yeah, I got a box.
Okay. Oh, boost. Where?
Boost Monter.
Good luck.
I've signed the saw blade.
Look for the G. Because some people sign it.
All right, thank you.
There's the man, the myth, the legend. Yep.
This is what they want to do. This particular saw, like the rest, doesn't have a lot of bottom end. It's not a bottom end saw. It's 70 cc. So they prefer chain speed. You're going to get the best action out of the saw in the high revs, not down here. See, it wouldn't even like. Right? So use the dogs, but let the saw keep the RPMs up. Right? Imagine what's going to happen. Boom! You're down there with a short bar and you're in there. This is why it's nice back here. You know, your legs, you get a kick back, that saw's going to fling over there. Not straight into your face. Yeah, I know, my thumb's not wrapped around the bar, I know.
11 o'clock programming, we've got the antique chainsaw demonstration. Booth 115, south side of the fairgrounds. Also at 11 a.m. Chipper grinder demonstrations. Chipper grinder demonstrations at the chipper grinder demo area. Also at 11 a.m. Technical tree cutting and felling in the Husqvarna
Because I
chainsaw
didn't know
area.
it was here. I could have cut
Also,
through all the way.
Up on the
But I
Western
still don't know
Pavilion
what's at the bottom of the log. They're actually cooking
showcase,
rocks.
we've got
So again, it's just part of the program. It's just what I
Site
do.
318
I will walk away from
auctioning
here
off a
with the
Husqvarna
sharp saw.
450 Rancher chainsaw.
And what did it
Get
take?
your
me,
ticket,
Dad?
enter in
5
for a
minutes
free
just to do it and
chainsaw if
keep
you're the lucky one.
Instead of 20 minutes on the stump. Well, buddy's
day one.
beside you next door in the end. He's got nothing,
Awesome.
But time is
dad.
money. So a little prep never hurt nobody.
Tear it up, go.
Not bad, was it, huh?
Yeah, good, good.
Anyway, it's a power saw. It brings me so much joy. It's given me everything I have in my life, this industry. We are all connected through the wood in some way. We are. If the kids haven't fed a wood stove yet, get a wood stove. So if you're starting a little firewood business, to me it was so simple. I lived a different life before. I was 27 years old. I decided to take responsibility for this, for a little life that I had the opportunity to have. I was on a bad road. I'll just say it. I was on a dark path, and a woman helped me with that. Bless her soul. She's not here today, but she gave me a reason. But regardless, all I knew is when I put that stuff away and took responsibility for the gift of life and decided to be a man and grow up and take responsibility, it was these things. It was these things that gave me a vehicle to do what I talked about earlier, being my own man. You know, I never had no kids when I started this. It was just me and my wife, and I said to my wife at the time, we had nothing. And I said, honey, like she had saved $11,000. This is back almost 30 years ago now. And she had saved $11,000, and I said, honey, listen, you know, that was when you could buy a house for 150 grand, you know, where we're from. And I said, this will be our down payment, and I'll pay the mortgage. I said, you buy it, because I had nothing. I had a pickup truck. And these little suckers have given me everything in more ways than one. I don't know if there's anybody in this crowd that enjoys to split fire like by hand. I mean, this is one of those things, you know. So we're all connected through the wood. And you folks, I'm from Canada, and you folks live in a vast area, all these little towns, and have so much history here. And I mean, the equipment that's here, the opportunities, but make no mistake, you can do all what they're doing. with this, a couple axes and a pickup truck, and just go. And you know, there's young families here. This young fellow with a stand-up and buck t-shirt on, he's sitting there nodding his head as I'm speaking. If he follows the channel, he knows the story, and he's probably doing something like that. So we live in interesting times, and I just think as a species, we need each other more than ever in history. And hiding from one another and fearing one another, thinking that someone's coming for your stuff, it doesn't make any sense to me. If you help them and give them something, maybe they won't need it so bad. So, watching a guy run a power saw, great, that's fun to me, but I'm not here to impress you with any of this stuff. I believe that we have a massive opportunity as human beings, as men and women, to just get together now. Get together and help one another. So, social media is a glorious gift. It is. I remember I started my YouTube channel 10 years ago, actually, and I thought to myself, this is actually a tool for world peace. This is a tool for world peace. That's what I said to myself. But I was a lover, not a fighter, right? I was born that way. I don't care what you think of me. I'm connected. I really don't care. If you like me, that's great. That's awesome. But I know who I am, and I live in truth, and I be honest. And my mantra on my channel is work hard, be honest, and be kind. That's the mantra. If that's hard to understand, we are screwed. We're screwed. But nobody wants to put the time in anymore. They want it right now. They want it right now. Right? I want to be a YouTuber. My plan wasn't to go to YouTube to be a YouTuber. I didn't even do this stuff on YouTube for the first, like my channel was not about that. Anyway, I'm honored that you're actually standing here giving me your time. That is true. So thank you so much for watching. If you know you're getting into this type of thing, we're actually raffling the saw. I think I said that earlier for anybody that's just walked up. Actually, DGP that's here reached out to me. I do want to say this, not a sales pitch, but I do want to say this. I've been living on these things for coming up on 30 years, and when we would get on a project where there was creeks, riparian zones, you know, waterworks, watersheds, we would be asked as fallers to use an organic bar oil. Because you know what happens when you fill up that oil in the rain, it's a blue streak going down into the creek. You know the deal. So we got asked to use organic bar oil, so I did, and it was horrible. So when Scott reached out to me with this DGP stuff, I was really hoping it wouldn't work. Because me, you know, coming to my community with, hey guys, check this out, because I don't do sponsored videos or none of that, but people are like, here we go, another organic product, right? But I run it steady. It's all I run now is this oil. If you're running saws a lot or battery powered stuff, he's giving away these little samples. He got me. He got me. He actually sold me. And I tried and ran it for about 4 or 5 months, and I reached back out to him and I said, I can't say nothing bad. So it's clean, really clean. And I actually think there's too many pluses to start talking about. It's amazing stuff. So get a sample if you're into this stuff. Get a sample. And I thought about this stuff for 30 years, all this gunk going into me. You know that stuff, going in through your pores and that. Maybe I'm turning into a hippie. Well, I was born a hippie, let's be honest. I'm a hippie. Other than that, $20 for a raffle ticket is available too if you want to have a chance of winning a saw. I'll probably sign it, you know, do the YouTube thing. But I really appreciate your time standing here in the hot sun having to listen to my flappers. That's just all for today.
Thank you, sir.